Now here's something about some pretty big playing field in Brazil. Have you been watching some of the World Cup matches, Dennis?
Well, kind of. Ireland didn't make it into the finals, but now I'm rooting for Team USA.
A lot of other Somerville residents are also rooting for their teams. They've been glued to their TV screens. Justin Page brings us more.
The 2014 World Cup kicked off on June 12th, and Brazilians in Somerville are keeping a closer eye on the tournament than ever before.
World Cup is in Brazil, so I am actually rooting for Latin countries to be in the final. I'm cheering for Brazil, and I hope that Mexico does very well, and we'll see who wins.
The match on June 16th pitted Brazil against its Latin American rival, Mexico.
Doing very well at the moment. I do think that I am cheering for Brazil. I think it may be close. I want to say 2-1.
Fans just next door at El Potro Mexican restaurant didn't feel quite the same way.
I'm here to support Mexico, and if we win this game, if Mexico wins this game, it's an automatic pass to the next round.
Mexico is in the World Cup is a great thing, and it's against the host team, so it's just a huge game in terms of soccer and just all the folks that come to watch a game like this.
Oliveira's restaurant was also packed with fans taking in the action. But the match wasn't the only thing on people's minds. The 2014 World Cup is the most expensive to date. Brazil is spending $11 billion. Some question the government's decision, since 31 million Brazilians are poor and have to live on only $1.25 a day.
I think that, government, in my point of view, should be more aware of what is it the people need, not just what the people want. I mean, you wanting something is one thing. You needing something is something totally different. And I think that, government and president and people that actually run the country actually have to put more attention to that.
I was actually in South Africa during the World Cup time also, and you can go to a World Cup and not see poverty, and that's horrible. And I think that there's enough media coverage in all other parts of the sporting event, but not necessarily looking at all the protesters that are uprising around the World Cup, who are at worker rights, who are protesting around the airport, who are not working or shifting their schedules to create some form of instability in terms of a social movement against the World Cup.
After the World Cup this year, Brazil will host the Summer Olympics in 2016. In January, news reports said the cost would be $2.3 billion, and that price tag was expected to rise. For Somerville Neighborhood News, I'm Justin Page.
Maybe sports fans forget that someone has to pay for all the stadiums and security and everything.